Welcome back, world. Welcome back. We're glad that you guys are with us again for yet another episode of Three Bros and a Mic.
That's right.
You know who we got here. It's me, Jimmy Mac, Zay, Mike, Mark. We make up Three Bros and a Mic. And tonight, whenever you're listening to us, wherever you are, we are talking about PDA. PDA.
We're gonna get into it.
You know,
public display of affection. Y'all.
Yeah, man. You know what's too much? What's not enough? You know what's lacking? Just right. You know what's just right?
Right.
You know what's disgusting?
You know? We're gonna open this up. This is gonna be an open discussion.
Let's go, y'all. We want, you know.
So PDA, right?
Yeah.
Let's really break this down.
Right. Okay, Mike.
Right. Let's break this down. Public display.
Okay.
Of affection.
PDA.
For the people that don't know, we're gonna
go,
break the acronym
PDA,
down for the people
doing
that don't know.
Brother Mike going to get it.
So I'm gonna break this down even more so, right?
We.
I feel like there's a problem that we even like. I feel like the outcome of PDA is a problem in itself. The fact that like your determination or your metric of my love for you has to come down to a display of affection in public.
That's deep.
Right?
Expound,
so
bro.
we can talk
Yeah.
about PDA, but I want to talk about like the antecedent before that.
Oh,
so everything.
What did he say, Jimmy Mac? Antecedent.
Ooh.
Antecedent.
Hey, shout out y'all SAT.
Hey, man.
Let's go SAT word.
That's an ACT word. I don't know.
Nah,
ACT. Let's go.
Nah, real
Nah. Not the Musketeers.
real shit, bro. Real shit. Because this has been a problem, or not, I wouldn't call it a problem, but it's been like a topic of discussion for me since motherfucking middle school.
Ooh, not middle school, bro.
Middle school, and
Speak.
like it became even more high school. And at my age at that time, I ain't know a thing about love. I ain't know a thing about affection or none of that.
Right.
But like for whatever reason, the spouse always felt a need for validation, and that validation had to be confirmed through the public display of affection.
That's right, bro.
It's an obligation. You feel like it's an obligation, Mike?
Explain.
You feel like you're obligated,
bro.
You're obligated. You're obligated, Mike.
My exes in middle school, my exes in high school, nobody complained about how I interacted with them in person. It was never an issue about, you don't act like you love me when we're in at the diner or at the ball game, at the ball game
diner,
or whatever. It was never an issue when we were at the high school football game and we're together. It was always a concern about how I displayed an affection, not the affection, an affection around her in public.
There you go.
And that was always a problem. So like PDA for me, bro, like it's a little bit more sensitive than like the average person.
It sounds like it's personal, Jimmy.
Yeah, for sure. It's a little bit more personal because like
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sounds real personal.
No, we can talk about this shit, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Hey, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it.
That's what we're here for. Three bros and a mic. We here for.
Three bros and a mic, bro.
Therapy, baby.
We can talk about this shit, but like, bro, we talking about an issue that really shouldn't be an issue.
Ooh.
It shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Passionate.
So you with all of it, Mike. That's what you're telling me. You with all of it, the whole gamut.
100%.
Hey,
that shit shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Like break it down.
Right.
It's not. We're not arguing like your ability to display affection.
Okay.
Your ability to love me. Your ability to show me that you love me. It's about your ability to like showcase.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh, big word, y'all. Showcase. That's important. That's
your
important.
ability to
peacocking.
Exhibit.
Right.
Putting on.
Yeah.
Exhibit in front of the public.
Right.
Others.
Show,
that's right.
Show the people how you
quote
feel
unquote.
About
Let's go.
Because that's what validates and determines my love for you. Although I didn't fought for you. I didn't love for you. I didn't bled for you.
Right.
I didn't sat up here and slugged. I didn't sat up here and slapped a national comedian.
Come on. Come on.
Let's go, Will.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Will Smith, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. I didn't know wrong with that.
I didn't do all
Chris
of
Rock,
that
your
fully.
face is okay.
I didn't do all that. And if I didn't do all that fully, you know that that's something I would do for you. Yet and still, you want me in addition to showcase that, like,
Mark, you passionate
this
about
is-
this. He ain't even letting us get in yet.
bro.
All the way,
I
man.
love it,
Bro,
That's why he said he wanted to start, right?
Yeah, that's why he said he want to open
Ain't nothing
up.
wrong with that, man.
Bro,
I love it. love it.
I'm talking middle school. This has been a problem with counterparts.
Right.
Like from 15, 16 years
That's
old.
right. Yeah. That's right.
It's been an issue.
No
That's
doubt.
And I don't think, and the fact that we talk about PDA because it's so prevalent, it's so prevalent. And I know it impacts every one of our relationships, or at some point it did in our dating or courting or whatever.
Right.
And it's just like, that shouldn't even be like, I have shown you, I have like committed to you, and I've displayed to you on a personal level, but you want this, or your spouse wants this image or this persona. So honestly, we've got to like really dive deep, peel back the layers. And is it a matter of our inability to display public affection, or is it like their desire or their want to want to showcase?
There you go. There you go.
Right.
Hitting deep. There you go.
We're getting deep.
Is it something like what is it about the women or the spouse that they feel like to feel validated or confirmed, there has to be some type of, like, the stamp of approval is a public display. It's not what I tell you in the bed. It's not our pillow talk. It's not what we talking about when we sitting next together in church and we up here.
Hand in hand in church.
Hand in hand in church.
That's
And
deep.
we
That's
up
deep.
here.
That's deep.
We agreeing with
Hope y'all
what
listening to this.
we agreeing with what the
You heard that,
minister
Jimmy
said.
Mac?
I heard.
We agreeing with what the minister is saying.
Right.
We hand in
We
hand
agreeing
together,
with
right?
Jimmy Mac saying.
We listening to like the podcast, and we agree with all of that. We doing all of this within the confinements of ourselves as a unit, but it's still a problem because you
want the world to know.
Ooh,
he took a deep
I
breath.
wish y'all could see Mike's face right now,
this
bro.
man passionate
He's so
about this.
passionate about
Bro,
this.
we are
Like,
8
God.
minutes.
that
in.
PDA
Right,
is
man.
no
I
joke.
don't even know.
No joke.
Jimmy, man, what you want to do? You want to take a break right now? Or we
No,
need to
no,
keep
no,
going?
bro. Let's
We're
keep it
gonna
going,
keep
bro.
running.
Let's keep it going,
Hey,
bro.
man, let's keep it
We got
going.
a passion going, bro. Let's keep it going.
Let's going. Hey,
Let's keep this thing going, bro.
Hey,
Let's keep
man,
this thing
wow.
going, bro. Let's follow on this Zay.
Hey,
What
no,
Zay?
man.
What you gotta say about it, bro?
Mike, are you good? Your monologue done? Or can I
Look,
man.
now he good, bro.
He good, hey.
Bro, Zay, what you gotta say, bro?
Hey,
Yo, wait, we need to toast, bro.
Hey, yeah,
Bro,
that's what I
bro.
was saying. We didn't even do our
Say a drink, bro. Take
Hey,
a drink.
look. I love all of my listeners out there. I say all of that respectfully.
Ooh.
But like, bro, like
Speaking
the whole
Right.
PDA thing, man, like it's
You on fire now? Keep
like
going.
overrated, bro.
respectfully, man, that shit is overrated.
Ooh.
And to
Ooh,
some
we-
degrees,
we gonna-
it's
hey.
bullshit.
We're gonna get a lot of messages about this.
Yes,
one.
we are.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
I think what Mike is trying to say, bro, from a grown man's perspective, Zay, what do you think about an adult grown man perspective on PDA, bro? What is it necessary? What is too far? What is not enough? What is acceptable? What do you think, bro?
Oh my God, this is gonna be okay. Look at it, what Mike's saying. This is gonna be a case by case situation. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, what worked for the goose might not work for the gander.
There you
know
go.
What I'm saying?
There you
So
go.
you can't
There
really
you go.
put that in
There
a
you go.
box.
There you go.
You know your prospective relationship, and you know who you're dealing with. You know,
Yeah.
in your relationship. So
Right.
that particular person might require a little bit more
Hey.
than the next person. I just speak for my relationship. You know, my wife Sadria, she's a person that, you know, loves that. Like whether it's hugging,
Shout out to
kissing.
Zadria, man.
Said it,
you know,
said.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really about all of that, you know, kissing down and put my hand in your back pocket while we walking down the street. But that might be fine for you.
Men are.
Right. But you know, at the end of the day, man, you are in a committed relationship. It's got to be some give and take. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your prospective partner, y'all got to talk about that and see
That's
what
right.
works for
That's
both
right.
parties at the end of the
That's
day,
right.
man.
That's right.
Because if you ain't comfortable with it and your partner is feeling like that's something that they particularly need, y'all got to come some kind of compromise or it ain't gonna work at all. But
That's it.
I enjoy the passion of what Mike is saying, but with me and mine, we talk about it. I'm not gonna be doing all that. I ain't gonna be slobbing you down in public. I ain't gonna be on your back. You ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in my chest while we walking down the street and none of that, man. But you gonna know that you love and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, that's what should be enough to me.
That's it.
And say I wouldn't even have a problem if like the spouse was an exhibitionist. Like, right, they got off. Like, that's just what they did.
Exhibitionist.
Wow.
SAT word. Let's
Yeah,
go.
bro.
man,
How do you
Mike gonna give
spell
it to us?
that?
He gonna give it to us. That's that Xavier education right
No,
there.
bro, that's what it boils down to. Like you gotta be an exhibitionist to like feel like, otherwise it's something psychological.
Right.
Like, and I'm not knocking psychological like needs or whatever, right? But they gotta own that and not put that on us,
Right.
and not put that on like the man, the black man,
Right.
and not being like we suck at PDA.
Hey,
Right.
Like,
we go get some stuff on this episode, Mike.
No,
You got us. Mike got us covered. Hey, we got.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Guilty by
I love it.
association.
I love
Hey,
it though.
But you know what? We said this and it was intentional. We said
Right.
this with the last
That's
episode.
right.
Right,
That's
yeah.
right.
We're gonna turn up and we're gonna get into like some real shit.
Real
Right,
shit.
right,
That's right.
yeah,
Real
no
talk.
doubt,
That's
no
right.
doubt,
That's right.
real
That's
shit.
right.
So I legit feel like for the majority of like spouses,
Yeah.
that's male or female
Right,
on both
right.
ends,
Right.
they're exhibitionists for the commoners, for the
So
Joneses.
check this out, man. Check this out. So make it clear for all our listeners and stuff like that.
Facts.
What do you require as far as PDA? Do you require anything from PDA?
Or-
How
No,
you
not
feel?
at all. I require affection. Period. Period.
When
So
when
there's
y'all
no P. I
Right.
require like PA.
right. Right.
Public
So look,
affection.
look,
That's
Mike,
it.
look, hey,
No D.
hey,
No
D.
D.
Don't need that PD. He just need a
Yeah,
PD.
you don't
I'm
want no
sorry.
D, bro.
Right.
No D.
No D, bro.
P.
No
Right.
D.
Require, I
P and
require
A,
PA.
no D. No D.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's it. This
No,
place
no,
of
no,
perfection.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
require
Right,
DA.
right.
Okay.
So
That's
look,
the way
look,
of
look.
affection.
Hey, my house,
Heard
look
it
how I'm
first,
finna
y'all
hit
heard
it
it
with it
first.
though. So
That's it.
So Mike, y'all walking down the street in this
Scenario.
Trey Songz, Chris Brown,
Oh, man.
Michael B. Jordan type dude.
No.
You don't, you know what I'm saying? You good with that? Like y'all gonna continue on with the way?
I don't require it. It's not going to validate
Uh-oh.
me. It's not going to make me feel any better or any less. It would make me feel nice, but
Right.
it's not going to make me feel any less. I'm currently in a relationship and like for
So look, tell the listeners. You walking down the street, you see one of those three gentlemen. You don't require the hold hands, none of that. Y'all fine. Just if y'all not holding hands and y'all walking down the street and y'all see one of these three gentlemen walking down the street, you don't need none of that extra. You don't need no hand holding, no kissing, just to let that guy know, like, this mine.
personally not that, because like I can be like walking at that same moment.
Right.
I can be going back home with my wife or my girl, whoever it is, and we about to watch like Breaking Bad.
Ooh,
and we
not Breaking Bad.
We
Wow.
turning
Throwback,
up.
Shout
right?
out
There
to
you
Breaking
go.
Bad.
Shout out
out
to Breaking
show.
Bad.
Shout out
Shout out to
Breaking Bad.
AMC,
Great show.
man.
Shout out. We could be watching Breaking Bad and turning up and hugging each other and nudging each other off of like
Right.
the episode
Right.
or whatever. So that's what drives me. I
So-
don't need to display that for some type of gratification,
Right.
not even for myself,
Right.
but for everybody else.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what respectfully, I
Respect.
feel
Right.
like that's what most.
So
I'm gonna go out and say it, man, and y'all can shoot.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Here we
Mike
go.
passionate
Here we go.
about
You
this
heard it
subject
first.
matter.
Here we go.
Hey,
Y'all
right.
Here we go.
Right.
Big Mike saying what's
up?
up.
What's
What's good?
up?
And I'm gonna look into the mic when I say
Yeah.
this.
Uh-oh.
Look into it.
Go ahead.
That's what
You listen.
most women want.
Ooh.
That's what most
Wow.
women expect.
Y'all heard it first.
Hey,
man.
Now,
I'm not-
three bros in the mic.
I'm
Man,
not-
y'all hear that?
I'm not
man.
speaking to the bros on this. I'm
Right.
speaking to y'all.
Hey.
Ooh.
I'm
Wow. Speaking to the ladies.
Yeah.
God.
Speaking
to
Dog,
y'all.
man.
Hey,
Y'all
look.
gotta comment.
Hey,
comment on
we
that, bro. That's
what part is
crazy.
that? We got to get some comments
I
and
mean,
some responses
that's
on that.
crazy.
We open to that. We gonna respond to
Y'all
that.
want PDA to validate your
Man, I
own
love it.
whatever
I love it.
whatever
Mike
objective
getting
that
real
you want,
controversial right
whatever
now. gentlemen.
insecurity that you have. You need a public display
Wow.
to defend that. Even
what
though
we
the
needed.
same man that you're in love with or that you claim to be your dude is up here telling you every day he lays his head with you, but you want some validation in
Right.
public to feel like you validated, and that's
Right.
crazy to me.
Ooh.
That's crazy to
Mike,
me.
you ready to respond to the message and the call from that? Right? You ready to stand
I'm
and
really,
defend
I'm,
it?
I'm, I'm willing to take a call. I'm willing to take a call because that shit is crazy to me. That shit is
Damn.
crazy.
Hey,
We
man.
got a
Look,
women-
come on,
women
come on,
division.
come
Yeah,
on,
bring
come
it-
on.
bring it around,
Right,
bring it
yeah,
around,
yeah,
bring
we
it
go,
around,
hey,
bring
Mark,
it
hey,
around.
Mark, come on. We're gonna go to you.
All right,
before-
man. Look.
before we get into this
Real talk.
break.
I got one sentence for y'all. Man. Look, reassurance is not gratification. All right, and that's real talk.
Facts.
Reassurance is not gratification.
Facts.
Okay, so just because your man reassures you that he's your man, and by grabbing your hand, grabbing your ass, or whatever you feel like you
Yeah.
need,
Yeah.
in the meantime, when other niggas around, that's not gratification, right?
Talk.
What y'all do at home,
Talk.
what y'all talk in
Talk.
silence, what y'all talk in,
Talk.
what y'all talking confidence is gratification, right? So what y'all talk that becomes reassurance.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything that y'all talk about, that's it there.
Yeah.
That y'all agree upon when nobody else is around.
Mhm.
That's gratification. So
Yeah.
reassurance again is not gratification.
Hey,
Okay?
so check this out, Mark. So let me put this to y'all. We gotta get Jim Matt before we get out of here.
Right.
So
right.
look, I'm gonna put this.
Boy.
I'm gonna pose this scenario to you and Mike. Okay. So y'all at a respective whatever establishment y'all at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Y'all know how it go, man. A lot of these people ain't got no respect. So you know what I'm saying? They see Sandra. They see. Or it's like, excuse me, sweetheart, come here, sweetheart, let me holler at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you
right,
might
right.
not be right there with her, but you in the area, and they be like,
Right.
yo, you know what I'm saying? They be like, hey, come on, let me holler at you for a second. Now, how do y'all handle that type situation? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got beautiful wives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, for me, I understand that, you know what I'm saying, my wife is gonna get approached and you know what I'm saying, that type of
Facts.
situation and
Facts.
stuff like that.
Likewise.
So I
likewise.
don't even revert back to episode 000, but
That's
how
it.
do
Don't
y'all
do it. Don't
how
do
do
it.
y'all
Pressure.
handle that situation? Like, hey man, come on, doctor, you see me standing like, and a lot of guys in Atlanta, we in Atlanta guys, if y'all don't know,
bro.
listen,
Bold.
yeah,
We
they
all
like,
know.
they don't
ATL,
care. Like,
bro.
excuse me,
Wide
sweetheart,
open.
let me holler at you for a second. How y'all handle that?
Wide
situation?
open, bro. And to kick it off, and I kick it to Jay Wood next, bro. Like, it's just about being, confident in yourself, bro. Like, if you know what your situation is, know what your relationship is,
Mhm.
if you're confident in that, bro, then stand on it.
Talk about it.
If you're a
Right.
man, then stand on it, bro.
Right.
Know what your one is.
Right.
Know what you standing on, bro. Know what your foundation is.
Shit with me.
Stand on it.
Yeah.
Real talk. And then and let everything. If your woman knows where she's at, don't worry about what she's going to be, because she's going to be right back at home.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying?
No doubt.
That's
What you think,
big.
J Mac? What you
Shut
think?
up.
Hey man, we'll let you finish off.
Oh man, yeah, all right, man. I got a few seconds here, man.
That's right.
We got a few minutes.
Oh yeah, a few minutes, man. PDA, man. I take it from a different angle, man. With my wife, we come from we I guess decipher our PDA by our love language.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
It's like we had a good conversation, man, in Nashville, man, just talking about our relationship.
There you go.
And when we're out, like it's nothing for me. It's like almost not muscle memory, like to play it down, but to just be affectionate with my wife. But I'm not like Zay said, I ain't tonguing her down.
That's it, man.
Nothing like that. Because
Extra.
there's articles out here, man, from these therapists who say like people who can become uncomfortable with your PDA.
Right.
And they have every right to come to you and say, like, hey, can you tone it down?
Right.
Because you're in a public space.
Public setting. That's it.
Versus if you're behind closed doors.
That's
like
it.
Mike was talking about, man. So like for us, man, holding hands is like it's a connecting thing for us. It's almost like a security thing.
Right.
Like when I hold her hand, it's like she's like, I'm safe.
Right.
It's an exchange of energy. Man.
Yeah, it's that energy thing, man. So like with us, man, the PDA is enough for us for what we do, like holding hands, hugging.
There you go.
Like whenever you're out and you're in a crowded area,
Right.
and when you're side by side, and all of a sudden you got to go one in front of the other.
That's it.
Right.
And holding the
It's
hand.
single file.
That's it.
Single file.
We moving
Single
together.
file.
That's it.
Right, yeah.
That's it.
Or you got your hand on her back. To
Yeah,
That's
right
it.
here.
That's it.
Like she loves that type of stuff.
Yeah,
And when you know that, it becomes repetitive, but in a good way.
Right.
Not like an agenda. Like, I
Right.
gotta make sure I hold her hand.
Or
Like,
routine. It's all becoming a routine. Yeah.
It
Mike,
becomes
what's that movie?
natural.
Right. Yeah.
Natural.
Because first of all, you know each other's love language.
Right.
Secondly, it's because of who she is. to
Right.
you.
That's it.
And-
Reassurance,
and to your point, like even if the dude, it's never happened, but even if the dude sees me holding my wife's hand
Right.
and still says something to her,
bro.
Right.
I'm still listening to the conversation.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, dude, nah, she good.
Right.
That's
She
it.
good, and we gonna walk off.
Right.
That's it.
Like,
Keep
it's
moving.
just the point.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep
Just
moving
a point, right, yeah.
because y'all know y'all good.
Yeah.
Right.
So public. I mean, I have seen some cases where I'm like, dude, they doing a lot.
Doing too much.
Like, dude, like movie theaters. Like,
Right.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
y'all doing
bro.
a lot,
There's some
bro.
folks that go to movie theaters just to get to it, just to make out.
like, dude, y'all can't.
Soon as the
I
lights
know
go
what I'm
off.
saying?
Soon as
That's
the
it,
lights
that's
go
it.
off. Right. It's
Them
over.
down, cinema come on, bro, and they get to it, bro.
Once again, man, like I think I just to recap on what we talked about during the first
Right,
half.
right.
I think the whole PDA thing, the focus and the attention and everything that's been like, garnered around that has been on the wrong side. Like it's been more or less about what like the spouse isn't doing or what the spouse is doing too much of or too less of, but more or less like I think we need to shift that into like what the counterpart is just requiring or like what I'm saying, or what that need is. So like for it to like validate or for it to hit home, right, we gotta like break it down, right? PDA, public display of affection. Right. It's not that you lack affection. Right. It's not that you lack an inability to display it.
Or you're ashamed, not ashamed of it. Yeah.
Or you're not ashamed of it. Right. It's more or less that it's not in public. So what does that have to say? And it's twofold, right? I'm gonna be objective. It's twofold. So it's very possible that like, the counterpart A could have an issue displaying it in public. They can do it, but they have an issue displaying it in public. For me personally, I have no issue displaying it in public. I'm not shy in public. Like, I'm an outgoing extrovert motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But like, for the majority, I can say this for the majority, personally, the majority of like experiences that I've had, on top of this PDA thing, that public shit has been insecurity of motherfuckers that like feel that they need to be validated or affirmed, you know what I'm saying, in front of other people.
Fill that void.
Like that's like what type of void, what creates that in ladies or gentlemen in your respective situations. I totally understand. Like men have done unscrupulous things.
Ooh, that's a T word.
Like, spell that.
Like straight up.
We get late at night and he's talking about
Let's start with a U.
Let's go.
No, men have done some very untrustworthy, unscrupulous things in the history of like mankind.
You don't think women have done the same thing though?
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic for sure. But like we talking about men, like we gonna take accountability for ourselves.
Kind of tie back into the Jada thing.
Ooh, facts. We're gonna take accountability for ourselves for the sake of this for this argument. Okay. So I totally understand it, but like my question to the general public and even to y'all, my three bros, what is it that leads a person or a woman or an individual or a spouse to feel like they need the public to validate their spouse's love for them?
You feel like it's something that's lacking in a relationship, man? When people feel like there's something that they need to validate themselves, there's something that just feel like this part of the relationship is non-existent. So I feel like I need this to overcompensate for a particular area.
100%. I don't know. I would say that it's lacking. I would say that like it's something that people feel like they need to solidify their position, like legit, like
and then that prospective person lives. So you feel like, okay, I'm not getting XYZ, but I need B in this situation. And if I can get 200% in B, then I'll be okay in XYZ.
100%. It's I don't know, man. It's an interesting. It's a real interesting.
So let me ask my bros this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mike is. Shout out to all the listeners and stuff like that. Mike has been dropping. Mike has been dropping.
This is Mike's episode.
Right.
Bros and a mic.
He's been going Super Saiyan. I don't know how many people watch anime or whatever, but this guy here, he's sitting next to me and he is glowing right now. Shout out to Bruce Leroy.
It's not, but it's a real topic,
bro. It's a real topic.
In the wrong right now.
Naruto. Yeah, he's going crazy right now.
Real shit though. Like this is a real topic though. Like I feel like this is something like we all have been affected.
Right.
Oh yeah. At some point in time, for sure.
Like throughout our entire lives. Right. And we could have been right or we could have been wrong. Like again, I want to give like credence to like the other side of the coin. Yeah. Like men have done some really bad things to women to lead to that. But like why do you feel that like public display is the validation for whatever unscrupulous activity or history that you may have had in the past?
Right. But then let me tell you this, Mike. I don't want our male listeners to think like it's just all on this. Now it's gonna be. Let me tell you, Mark. When I went to Albany State, let me tell you this, Mark.
Speak, bro. Speak.
Mike too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too proud to say, you know what I'm saying, that I've been in a situation where I got my heart broken.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell y'all this story right here, man. I was a freshman at Albany State University. Shout out
going around.
what is it? What is it? What is it, Mark? 505, 504 Albany.
There you go.
Yeah. College drive, right?
Yeah, 504 College Drive.
Right,
Shout
no
out
doubt.
Albany State University.
Look, man, I came in. I thought I was that guy. Played baseball and things like that. I was talking to a young lady that was a junior on the track team.
Ooh.
Oh my God!
As a freshman,
Thought he was the.
I thought I was that dude. I thought I was
like
that
that.
dude. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That came in. I was that dude, right? Her birthday came up, right? I called. Ding ding ding. Can't get no answer.
Hello.
Right?
Nah,
Nobody
right.
answered.
Ain't no
Nobody
answer.
answered.
Ain't no
This is before like the digital era. So I got
yeah.
I got a flip
No
phone. I got
smartphones, bro.
Right?
Nextel
I got
church, bro.
singular. I got singular. I got a flip phone singular.
That's
You know what I'm
it,
saying?
that's
She
it.
not picking up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got my roommate. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, he got a car. I don't have my car yet. So I was like, bro, I know where she lives. Take me over there. Where she's not. I got a cake and everything. I'm a
There you
sap
go.
right now. It's her
Ooh.
birthday.
He
I only
He
got
all
X amount
in,
of money.
bro. He all
I done
in
went to
this
Win
time.
Dixie. You know what I'm saying?
Not Win Dixie.
I done
It
went to
started
Win
at
Dixie.
229, man.
Right,
They
I
Win
done went
Dixie,
to Win
man.
Dixie. So I done got the cake. I said, bro, just take me over there,
The
bro.
Piggly Wiggly.
Right.
God, dog.
You know what
Shout out
I'm saying?
229, man.
Right. And it's kind of, makes a full circle with the PDA type situation. So I done went and got that. I said, oh, it's her birthday. Woo woo. She ran track. So I was like, she must be tired or something. She had a
She's
track
a runner.
meet.
She's a track star.
Hey.
She can run away when it gets
Right,
hot.
yeah. And that's the perfect segue. So when I get there, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, just let me out. I'm gonna drop this cake off. So I get up there, I walk upstairs, I knock on the door.
Sound effects.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Nobody answered us, so I hit it again. Boom, 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 boom. So this dude, this is I started Albany State 2001, 2004, 2005.
You started, okay.
Yeah, because I crossed in 05, so I started in like 04. So this is like, when Carmelo was killing it, right?
Yes,
so this
sir.
is, I'm gonna tell y'all this. So the dude that answered the phone, he answered the door, was like 6'4". He had a Carmelo braid straight back. He was light skinned too. So I was like, yeah, right. So I'm like, okay, all right, I don't know who this dude is.
Hey, what's up with you?
Right, yeah,
Hey, that was
right.
the same year they won too.
Yeah.
What the
He
hell?
came, right, yeah, what's going on?
She's in my
Right.
home.
So I'm like, okay, bro, I'm trying to see my girlfriend this time. And he was like, huh? He was like, nah, that's my girl.
Ooh.
Devastated, right? You know what I'm saying? And at that point, I'm walking around the campus hand in hand with her, PDA lit. You know what I'm saying? I am like, I'm that guy. I'm a freshman. I got a junior. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this guy here the whole time, I am the sucker. So, at that point, I'm just like devastated because all her roommates and stuff, nobody want to come to the door and nothing like that because they know, like, dang, he done came and saw what the situation really was.
That's it.
So, you know what I'm saying? I get what people say as far as like the PDA, man. That all that is irrelevant to me because at the end of the day, y'all know how y'all feel about each other. That should not be a determining factor of how y'all relationship is gonna go, man. Because at the end of the day, for me personally, it's about a feeling, man. Behind closed doors or whatever the situation may be, y'all know how y'all feel about each other, and nobody's gonna change that fact. Whether y'all out in public or y'all behind closed doors, if that person don't want nobody to come between what y'all got going on, it's not gonna happen. Whether y'all kissing each other down or whether y'all got each other hands in each other back pockets or whatever the situation may be. But if they want somebody to divide a wedge or put a wedge in between y'all, it don't matter what y'all could be kissing each other down or whatever the situation may be. So when people say PDA, you know what I'm saying, it's funny to me because at the end of the day, each person is going to determine what their relationship is going to be.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that, bro. I think another angle to take at this is a lot of people do PDA and go extra with it because they're covering up something else.
What they're doing. For what they're doing. Right, yeah.
They're compensating, right?
Right, yeah.
They're compensating.
Right.
They're covering up, being really extra to cover up something else that they're lacking.
Be careful about those type of people because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like you wonder, like, I don't know if you ever been in a situation where I have it in my earlier days where, behind closed doors or just in a car or something, it's that bare minimum PDA.
Right. That's it.
And then once we get out in public, it's like super extra.
Hey,
what's up with that? What's up with that?
Like, why are we putting on? Like, but then it
Right.
becomes attention seeking.
Right.
Like, so you're trying
It's a red flag, right?
yeah, exactly. So what you're trying to do is give these people an idea that what we do is fun.
Right.
What we do, we got all this going
Right.
on.
Right.
We got all this going on, but really behind closed doors, we like, I mean, I guess dare I say boring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So like you're putting on for the fans in a sense.
Right.
Bars.
Public perception.
Yeah, for the
Bars.
perception. So what you're trying to do is like you're attention seeking, like how a lot of people are on social media. Like you put on to get attention because you're lacking in something.
Right.
So I mean, but that's not in every case.
Right.
But in some cases, I know in my life, I've witnessed that. Like, why you like you're this one person with me, lovable, all of this, and then we go out and it's like you're a whole other
Totally different
person.
person. Right. Yeah.
Because you're trying to put on, so you really care more about what they
the
think.
public perception.
Complete
of you.
strangers.
That's it.
Than who the person you believe you're trying to grow up and have a life with. You know?
That's it. Well, let's put
Mark,
Go ahead.
you gotta.
Well, let's
we
take
gotta
a-
get some of you, Mark.
Right.
Yeah, what's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
Let's take a rewind. We're back. High school PDA is different from college PDA.
Yeah.
Even
That's a fact.
from senior high school to freshman in college, bro.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
We talk about we get down to nitty gritty. Like, I remember back in the high school, man. PDA was like, hey, all my friends are doing this, so let's do it too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, baby, let's do our own thing.
Yeah,
like, what
Pressure.
Right.
what do we feel good? We're talking about that pressure. Like,
That P,
what,
man.
what do
What's
we
your
feel comfortable with? Like,
Right.
no pressure. But what are we gonna set our expectations at? Like, what do you feel comfortable with?
Right.
When they're moving on to college, it's like, a lot of us may have had our high school girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
Moving into college, you're like, okay, look, I'm not gonna talk to nobody because I got a girl. Like, we good. We're moving to college to be good. And, we got that, the T-Pain, shout out to T-Pain, man, unsprung ringtone, man. We got all that stuff. Like, I'm
Voicemail.
good.
Voicemail.
Let everybody know,
That's
man.
about
Like,
your
I'm
drink, man.
good. Like, I'm straight. I'm Gucci,
Right.
man. I got a girl. Like, but just to find out old girl is hollering at somebody else
Right.
on her own
Devastation.
campus. Like,
Right.
you go to different yards, man. That's real talk. But,
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. It's growth of a man.
Right.
But, it's all good.
I
It's all good.
I
It's all
do
good.
you one better.
man.
Going back to Zay's point, how and Mark's point too about high school versus college or beyond that. When you're in high school, then you're dating a woman who's from the hood, and she ain't about that PDA. But then you know that about her, so you don't really you don't decide your relationship off of PDA with the hood chick. But then you break up with her, or however it works out, and then the next relationship, she all lovey-dovey and PDA but the next cat.
Right.
So then it makes you look at yourself. Well, for me, it made me look at myself like, but dang,
Was I good enough?
was I good enough for the
Right.
PDA,
That's
bro?
it. That's it.
Like, or was it that did I show you something?
Right.
Was I like the stepping stone or
That's
the
it.
step or the
That's
step
it. That's it.
to help you become a better person?
Right.
I mean, of course, in high school you ain't thinking that deep.
No.
You like, yo, you kissing an old boy now? Like,
Right.
you never did that to me. Did that to me in public at all, man. Like, I had a hood girlfriend. Like, it was all about all of that PDA stuff was behind closed doors. But I never thought of it as like she was ashamed of me.
Yeah.
But then when you see it with another cat
Right.
doing that same thing that
Doing everything that she want to do with you.
she wouldn't do with me,
Damn,
Shout out to
bro.
all the urban
then it's like,
girls.
and then how awkward is it? How about this? I'll take you back. You said middle school, right?
Straight up.
I'll go back to middle school. Camp Creek Middle School.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man.
Southside, shout
Welcome
out.
on, welcome on, baby.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Park?
Welcome all park. Shout out, baby. Shout out.
I had a girlfriend then. You talking about pressure? How about we? Whenever we saw each other, we talking about middle school. We don't know what we're doing.
Hey,
We just, you just claim somebody, man.
Right.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
that's it.
And then after a while, her homegirls put pressure. I'd be like, man, how come you and J Mac, y'all ain't kissed yet?
Right.
Y'all ain't kissed yet. And then we're like, we always on that point. Me and old girl were like, man, we good. Like we didn't care about that.
Mm.
So one day after school, I'll never forget it, man. And Callie gonna laugh at this. My wife gonna laugh at this, man.
Shout out to Cal.
I'm going to my bus, man. All the buses are lined up. We're all waiting. In order to get to my bus, I know I have to pass her and her girls.
That's it.
So we all say goodbye. We hug and go on about our day.
Right.
So we got there. She's feeling so pressured. She gave me I'll never forget it.
Uh-oh.
She gave me the look like we got to kiss.
Right, nigga, we got
fellas, you know
right
now.
my girls.
We got to kiss. Like.
Y'all don't really go together because y'all ain't kiss in front of them. So then when we do it, you talk about the most awkward kiss because it's pressure.
Right, that's it.
And you don't feel it, right? It's just pressure. And we kiss. It was like, yeah, you do all that, and then you walk off. It's like, what just happened?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you really feel like the pressure. It goes back to attention seeking to some degree. You feel pressure to put on, to give the people something to look at.
That's
it.
it.
And to smile
something
at.
to talk about.
Right. And to talk about when really with me and my wife, it's like, if you see us, you see us. But if you don't, you don't. It's about me and her.
That's
shouldn't
it.
even be about all that.
That shouldn't be.
It should.
Foundation deeper than that, bro.
Right, yeah.
If that's the case, I need to be in a relationship with all of y'all.
That's it. That's right. Right.
I get, like you said, Jimmy, had to bring it full circle. This is like not even about just alternate, you know what I'm saying, other sexual, other right. It's just our relationship too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why should I have to validate that I'm friends with Mark or Jimmy Mag or Mike and stuff like that? And what they say, Mark? What is understood don't have to be stated. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
Facts, man. That ain't
Preach, bro.
for real, man.
That's deep, bro.
That's it. That's real talk. That's real talk. That's real talk, bro. That's real talk, bro. What you see on surface may not be what it is, down yonder, bro. I mean, that's real talk, man. What I allow you to see may not be what's really going on.
Facts.
So bro, people putting on is people putting on, man. I mean, they say you can't judge a relationship on the surface,
right?
If you know what's really going on, don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
Real talk.
Right.
Real talk, man. What you think about it, Mike?
Yeah, bro. I feel like people doing that too much though. Like a lot of people is they judging and assessing and critiquing, relationships and situations more or less without knowing what's behind the scenes or behind the covers. So,
man, you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes.
So I don't know. I mean, if I had to put out a message out there, it'd be just like love yourself, but worry about yourself at the same time, and not don't be quick to judge. Don't be quick to assess or assume. Even with this whole, we talked about this with what was that, episode 0, episode 1, with the whole will thing. Like we can,
double zero.
We can have our opinions on things, but just keep it very mild, keep it very light, because we legit don't know. I think Zay during the episode said something profound. Like Will could have experienced or came across something an hour ago that we have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife could have legit had a whole full-blown argument about something in that space. It's just so much that we don't know of. So I think for us as a people, you know what I'm saying, to grow and to develop, as a culture, as a people, let's uplift one another.
Wow,
that's real.
That was real. That was a shout
you
out.
heard that right there.
Yeah, that's original. That's official.
That's original.
Go ahead,
Mid Florida State.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? It was supporting you know what I'm saying, my spill on uplifting. You know what I'm saying? Let's uplift one another. Let's support one another, but at the same time, let's not be quick to condemn and
or judge. Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We all different, and we want to respect all that. And I feel like that's what this platform is. You'll never get condemning. You'll never get chastising. You'll never get anything you know what I'm saying? It's just objective thoughts, objective opinions about things that we feel, things that we experience, things that's is going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's what Three Brothers and a Mic is about.
Three bros and a mic.
That's all we're about, man. Hey,
so
Jimmy, man, you want to put a bow on it, man? Mike, already.
I say, man, look, when it comes to display of affection,
how you feel, man?
PDA.
Be concerned with you and yours, man.
Right.
Be concerned with you and your. What I mean by you and yours, you and your spouse or whoever you kicking it with.
Not the audience, huh?
Yeah, not the audience, man. Because trust
Not
me,
the fans.
man. They gonna
They gonna make their own determination.
exactly.
There, right?
They gonna like it one day and hate it the next.
That's it.
And if I do whatever I do for my wife or for whoever I'm with, you know, if I wasn't with my wife, I was with a girlfriend, however it worked. If I do it for the clout,
Right.
I'm gonna be heartbroken and disappointed every time.
Right.
That's it.
man.
That's
Every
it.
all.
time, man.
That's crazy. Hey, y'all, it's what 12 in the morning right now.
Hey man,
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. We
here in
man.
Atlanta,
We
man.
here,
Hey,
bro.
man, we appreciate y'all,
Yeah.
man.
We
For
here,
rocking
man.
with us, man.
We here, bro. It's been real
Wherever
talk.
you are,
Wherever you are right now, man.
Real people, real perspective.
Maybe,
man. Love y'all.
8 o'clock in the morning, somewhere.
Yeah, it's 5
There it
o'clock
is.
in the morning.
Somebody.
Yeah. Shout out to T-Pain, man.
Yo.
Three bros in the mic, man. We here.
Yeah, y'all
We ain't
share,
going
y'all
nowhere,
share,
y'all. We
man.
love
Hey,
y'all.
man, to the
Love
next
respect
time,
y'all.
to the next
And what's
time.
up,
Y'all
man?
the
Keep
next
listening.
episode, man.
Keep listening.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Love
One.
Welcome back, world. Welcome back. We're glad that you guys are with us again for yet another episode of Three Bros and a Mic.
That's right.
You know who we got